Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome. Welcome to TeamODZ Live. Let's get Gerrie's video. Hey, Lars. Welcome.
Good morning, and good morning, Lars.
There you go. You can hear
You are
Gerrie,
number
but
one.
can't see him yet. There you go. Now you can see him. There's Gerrie. Peekaboo.
Peekaboo. Morning, Lars. And Andy.
Yeah, morning, Gerrie.
I'm doing a nice endurance run. Oh, we've got good morning, Waldo.
Hey. Waldo, man. Good morning. I'm doing a high cadence workout. Gerrie's, what, blue zone? Endurance.
Yep. Basically, endurance.
Blue Wednesday.
Blue Wednesday. It's supposed to be a day off.
Bumbaleo day.
Oh, then start singing. I started singing in my head.
Yeah, it's a nice little workout today. This one shouldn't be too bad.
Wow. Okay, stopped watching ads, and now I can see the stream.
Yeah, I better do that too. Get my channel points.
Oh, yes.
Well, nearly 600,000. I think I've got enough for a lifetime. So
I think there's enough.
Yeah. So, out. So I've mentioned before that I 3D printed a Marvin the Martian. Well, I was talking to a friend who said that he found some Looney Tunes socks in Walmart, and they included a pair of Marvin the Martian socks. So guess what I bought?
Oh my goodness, no.
I'll be wearing Taz today.
Welcome back to Zwift, Lars. How are you doing? How was that zone 1? How did that feel?
Yeah, fresh socks always nice. You're right. Yeah. That's straight out of the packet. I can certainly relate to the zone 1 stuff, Lars, when I came back from COVID. When I first started riding after COVID, my FTP at the time, well, my FTP prior to COVID was 290. About 4.2 watts a kilo. And when I first came back after COVID, I couldn't ride for more than 10 minutes at 100 watts. It was extremely frustrating. Knowing what I'd done and what I was capable of doing only a few weeks before. And well, 18 months on now, and I'm still not right, and still not back up to Cat A. But hey, yeah. It is what it is. At least I'm still here and I'm still riding.
It is what it is. Waldo, we do, Andy do more than me. Andy probably do. Well, I'll just tell you what I do. Let's see.
So I should hit 10,000 miles at some point in October. 10,000 miles for 2023. We'll see if I can beat what I did, not last year, the year before, when I got just short of 11,000. Did I get 11,000? I think I hit 11,000. Right.
Yeah, we're
on every day of the week. Every weekday, I should say. We're on at this time every day except Thursday. And then on Thursday, so tomorrow, I'll be racing the team time trial. It will be on in a little over 7 hours for tomorrow. So lunchtime, Central Time tomorrow, 12:15. We usually ride out, and we race. We race in Frappe, but if we've got the right team makeup, then we get bumped up to latte if we don't have too many bees. So you go ahead, Gerrie.
Nope. So I do at this point about 8 hours a week, but needs to be ramping up. So same as Andy, after COVID things are not as they should be, but the last 2 weeks I'm starting to feel I have a bit more energy. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, lads, that's my mindset now. And I just work on improving. And there's still days when I can't do a workout. I had to drop my my FTP, so my workouts were achievable. I was right around the 260 mark right now.
Yep, I finally took the plunge and told Trainer Road to adjust my FTP, and it went down as I expected. So, but that's fine.
Yeah. Back up. So, I was in the pool yesterday, Gerrie, and there was only, when I walked in there was no one in the pool. I was the only person there. Just chatting with a lifeguard, and while I was chatting with him, someone else came in and started swimming. So let's get in and do some swimming. So, and the guy that was in the pool was swimming slap bang between two lanes. So
oh no,
I didn't know which one to get in on. So he was halfway on his way back to the shallow end. I said, which lane you in? And he pointed to the two blue lines either side of him, which are actually the centre lines for the lane. And he said, this one? I said, no, you're in the middle of one right now. The blue lines are the centre lines. But then he moved over. So I started swimming in the lane next to him. And he's swimming breaststroke with his head above the water all the time. I'm swimming breaststroke and making up for his head being above water. And I'm swimming 2 laps to his every one. I'm thinking, I'm not getting out. I am not getting out of the pool before he does. Yeah, I'm coming back, but very, very slowly. I'm right on that edge of having a 4 watt per kilo average on the team time trial on good days.
Oh yeah.
And usually it's around 3.7, 3.9, but I just can't seem to push it over that edge to get the 4.0.
Yeah, I'm tracking all my metrics, and this is the slowest ramp I had on my CTL in a really long time. I usually ramp it up pretty quickly, but this one I'm on a ramp rate of 2, so it just slowly creep up, which I think is good. I've got time. I'm not planning for a race. I cancelled my A race that I wanted to do.
Let's wind back.
Just enjoying time. So I'm with my friends on Zwift. What?
Let's wind back the clock and tell the story of our first ride together, Gerrie. Do you remember it?
Our first workout together, or our first ride together?
Our first ride together.
Trying to
I
think. My brain is-
remember it. It was WTRL team time trial.
Ah,
Megan
It's
used to
coming
race. Megan used to race at the time, and he let me know that the team was looking for someone to race that week, but Simon wasn't able to. Well, it turned out Simon was able to. I was categorised as a C at the time, but I did my turn on the front, or my turns on the front, and I went straight from C to B.
yep. Yep.
Right.
That was a hard WTRL that week. We were flying.
Yeah, I think it was just in the wind. It certainly went through the desert.
Yeah, it had a lot of flat, didn't they?
Yeah. And the flatter ones are harder on the Bs, or on the ones that are pulling. There's no respite. So I can't ride Odivas today.
Short day for you. Long day for me.
Well, Gerrie started super early this morning. I was in the bathroom when Gerrie started.
Yeah. Started with a few little tests. And then started this workout and I'm half an hour in.
Can't remember what the cadence is for this high cadence workout. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
High cadence, probably something like 75 or 76.
That's right where I am right now.
That's high cadence.
My indoor cadence. Yeah, I'll be putting my safety shoes on and everything because I'll be going in our nearest mill later.
Good morning, Owen.
Hey, what you on? You can see Owen there, Gerrie.
What's that?
Thank you for seeing you, Owen. I'd have seen you eventually, Owen. Might have just taken me a while.
Of the chat's an open. Nice and big.
Ooh. Well, that's a warm-up done. Thank you for the ride on, Owen. Perfectly timed.
Thanks, Owen. Yeah, if I'm looking at the screen, it's a small, what is this? 19-inch square screen. And I've got the, you remember when I got the 27-inch for $10?
Yeah.
Not using that yet because the mounting on it is not square like a normal monitor.
It's not a Visa mount.
It's rectangular. Yeah, but it's the bigger one. So I need to make a mount, but I think 227s and a 23, I can't fit it in without overlapping something. So I need to readjust everything.
Yeah. Yeah, my Swift screen ahead of me is 27. My Discord monitor is 23 and my streaming monitor is 23.
Yeah, if I think 223s above would have been better than the 27. But
yeah, I've got a nice supply of monitors, 10 or less dollars monitors.
Yes. I'm debating if I should move that 27 to my office. Then I'll have 3 27s and move one of the, I think it's a 23 up here or down here to the basement. But I don't know if I want to. Those monitors are fine for gaming, but for working on, they are not as crisp as the newer monitors. So
Need DPI.
Texts are a bit big, so it doesn't have the resolution to go really small.
I'll take the ride-ons anytime, Owen.
Is that how we should do it? We don't engage in the chat until we get a ride on. Is that what we do?
Hey, thanks for the ride-on, Gerrie. I'll get these sprints out of the way and I'll reciprocate.
Okay. That's fine.
You down? Am I doing okay, Owen? I think I am, considering I don't have ERG. This workout says no ERG at the start of it, so fine by me.
Oh, definitely, Owen. Cadence workouts, ERG.
Yeah.
Well, actually, any workout, ERG.
Riding in non-ERG at all times, you certainly get a feel for where things should be. So I know which gear I should be in for these sprints and what my cadence should be. Be right around 80 RPM for the sprints to hit that figure. Oh, straight steps is a double for me. I've got 3 gears that I can sit in, one for each one, and nail each one. One. Go. Find out what it wants me to do now. Straight into the high cadence stuff. And I'm going to be around 90 RPM for the 105 watts. Do what it wants for the 230. I should be able to do this on my small chain ring.
That'll be fun. Get that small chaining to work a bit.
I'm on it most of the time.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Wow. I only see the small trend ring when it's big climbs.
100 RPM. Alright, let's get the cadence up. Think where it needs to go. Actually, I'll probably shift down one. There we go. I'll pull us up, Gerrie.
You can take the KOM, yeah?
I don't know whether I will or not. It depends on the rubber band. There you go. Right on for Gerrie.
Thanks, Andy. Got it.
I cooked some burgers. Yeah, I do them on Sunday. I think it was on Sunday. Yeah, I cooked some burgers. I made a balsamic vinegar marinade. Set them in that for half an hour before I cooked them. Oh, are they good?
Did you get the smoke from Canada yet?
We've had the smoke from Canada for quite some time. It's given us some beautiful sunrises. In fact, until quite late in the day, the sun is just an orange ball.
Oh, yeah.
And again in the
We
afternoon.
got it for the first time yesterday.
Oh, yeah. They don't get the smoke from Canada. "90 seconds,
I should have picked the easier workouts for my day off.
Yeah, I'm certainly going to learn it today. 30
I was supposed to
seconds.
do a VO2 max today,
Ooh.
but nothing tomorrow. I was like, I'd rather do a easy ride and chat,
Yeah.
and do the VO2 where I can just focus and get on and off the bike. So I'll be doing VO2 max tomorrow.
Mhm. Yes, not too far, back one. No, I didn't. I thought it was 150 there.
So Owen, there's a few nice things coming down the line. Full drift. I think there's one or two things that you would like.
Yeah, I remember that one. The question is, can you say the name of that volcano? That's like trying to say, "I'm viable, you know, could get up, fantasy, go, go, go." Thanks for being honest. Yeah, so under Twitch's new terms, I probably couldn't wear this this jersey. They come into force on the 1st of July, so I guess I'm okay for the time being. $20.10, yeah. And the concern was around the blades in the jet engines. If they fly through the ash, then it glassifies on the blades of the turbine blades in the jet engine, and throws the engine out of balance.
Yep.
Engine will just shake itself to bits. Not to mention the abrasive effect, so it gets sucked in. Well, this has been a nice 5 minutes.
They are always nice.
Any time I spend with you is nice, Gerrie. Except when I'm on a VO2 workout. Then it's just horrible no matter who I'm with. if I can remember how many gears I should be down now for this. I think it was 4. If I go back 4, I should be okay for the next one. There's my arch.
"2010 feels like yesterday." Like, no, it can't be 2010. It must be longer ago.
Good. And back up and hit 230. Cool. Yeah, I just said it was further back. I might have even thought it was before I came over here, which is 2007. What year did you move to the US, Gerrie?
What do I miss about what?
What year did you move to the US?
Oh. 2000 and I think it was 10. No, 2010 my daughter was born, so it was the year after that.
Okay.
No, it was 2012. There we go. Because we had her first birthday party while not owning a house anywhere in the world. I guess we still own a house. It was close to that time.
There was a couple of weeks where I owned 2 houses, one in the US and one in the UK.
Yeah. Actually, I'm lying there. I owned a house, but there was renters in that house.
Yeah, I signed on the paperwork for this house while I was still in the UK. We had to FedEx papers back and forth.
Oh, yep. Yeah, don't want to go through that process again. That was horrible. Because we were told, sell this in South Africa as quick as possible because you need the capital for the new house, and that'll be soon. So we sold our house in one day. People gave us a good price, but they wanted us out within a week. Okay, we can do that. So we moved out, packed all our belongings, put it in a container, shipped it to the USA. Only had 9 suitcases. And we lived like that for 3 months in South Africa because the house had issues, the new house, or the bank person had issues. He was just making a mess of everything. Then the plan was for me to come on a business trip over December and get our container and get the house settled so we can move into a house with a 1-year-old baby. Well, that didn't happen. I was here and there was no house. So went back. Then the 3 of us came over, stayed in a hotel. The banker told us it's just going to be a few days. That was January 6th. We finally moved into the house in March.
Wow. Hopefully mine was a lot smoother than that.
Living out of 9 suitcases.
Yeah. No one says, you want to tell Gerrie that 2012 wasn't the year after 2010. Moving into a house 5 weeks before you bought it. Okay, that's that needs a story, but I'll tell you mine first. So it was the end of 2006, and we were told that our jobs are being outsourced. And by the way, you need to train the people that are going to be taking over your jobs. Anyway, fast forward to December 2006, and was it January 2006, and 2007, sorry. And I was watching TV. I was lay on the sofa one Sunday night watching TV. My boss calls me 9 o'clock at night. He said, "There's a job available in the US. Would you consider it?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Right, we haven't had this conversation. You'll find out more tomorrow." So the following morning, I got called into the director of IT's office. Went in there. There was one sheet of paper on his desk. He pushed it across the desk towards me. He said, "We'd like you to consider this." I read the first paragraph quickly, spun the paper straight back round, pushed it across the desk back at him. I said, "Okay." That was nice. January. March, I was in the US Embassy sorting my visas out for me and the family. I was also here on the house hunting trip that month. We looked at something like 30 houses over 3 days. This house was the very last house that we looked at. And as soon as I walked in, I thought, this is it. But Casey has or had at the time, a team of people that were specialist relocators, and I mean, they just made the process so easy. They had people that they leveraged in most countries, specifically for relocating people. So they had an organisation that bought my house off me and gave me fair market value. And if my house in the UK sold for less, they lost out. If it sold for more, I got the difference. So it was a win-win.
Nice.
And it did sell for more, so I got a little bit more. My 120-year-old terraced house in Gillingham sold for £148,000, and at the time we came over here, it was $2 to the pound.
Oh, nice.
My house here was $275,000. 4-bedroom, detached, 2-car garage, 3/4 of an acre of land.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, and we moved in. We had 2 air freight containers. They took 2 weeks to get here. So I put all the clothes and food stuff, eating stuff, plates and what have you, in there, so we wouldn't have to buy new stuff. And then the shipping container, that took, I think it was 2 months to arrive. And that had all our furniture and everything in. So we were sitting on the floor and sleeping on air mattresses for a couple of months.
Oh, yeah.
Right on from Mr. England. Rick did message me earlier to say that he was going to get a little bit more sleep and he'd see me on Adivas. I replied with, "No, you won't see me on Adivas because I'm not going to be there." But I asked him to look after Megan for me because she's leaving today.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's interesting, Owen.
Yeah. Hope only has memories of this house. She has no memories of the UK because she was one when we came over, just like Tiana.
Yeah.
Faith
And then
remembers.
too. Yeah.
Faith remembers preschool, and she spent the first few weeks here telling me how much she was missing her friends from preschool, which really tugged on my heartstrings.
Yep. Yep. Tiana learned to finally walk on her own in a hotel. Up and down the corridor, which was actually nice because it's not all places in the world where you get a long stretch of straight, flat, carpeted floor.
Yeah.
And hotels tend to be, their floors are super soft, so if you fall, it's fine. So she was just running up and down. I was sitting in one end and Tina on the other end. And she would just run between the two of us.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Well, Faith was on her feet at 7 months.
Oh, wow.
Hope was completely opposite. I mean, Hope was 1 and she hadn't walked. And we were getting a little worried, so we got her a walker for Christmas. And we went to my parents' house. So I remember my parents for Christmas Day, and the walker was there under the tree. What did she do? She got up off my lap and walked over to it. Hadn't even opened it, and she was on her feet on Christmas Day. Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah, so Faith definitely remembered her friends at preschool, and they call them aunties. They didn't call them teachers. And I remember them all making a huge card for Faith when she was leaving, and all the aunties signed it, and the kids got to draw pictures and stick things in it. We still got that.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely, Owen. Yeah, I can read your mind, Owen. It's a scary thing, isn't it? Yeah. I've got no regrets moving over here, none at all. The only thing that I miss pretty much is fish and chips. Oh, and every place has its good and bad. Right. If you spend all your time looking at the bad, you're never going to be happy. I don't know, I'm a fairly positive person. I look for the good in any situation, no matter how bad the situation is. Like talking about COVID. It could have been a lot worse. I might not be here. There's the positive. I'm still here. Well, it's a positive to some, Gerrie?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so Owen, you might want to read the new Twitch terms of conditions and see if you meet the requirements, especially around simulcasting.
Oh, yes, Owen, that's so true.
Right, exactly.
Seen this. I've seen this one YouTube influencer that makes these videos of her vacations and how glamorous it is. But then she makes a part 2, which basically all the other stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, yep, that looks like my vacations. Couldn't get a rental car. Your bag got damaged on the airport. You stood in line for 7 hours to see this 4-second clip that looked awesome. But you forget about the 7 hours. Thank you. And all those fun things. Like the hotel we had in Florida, we booked almost a year out, and we booked a special room with special requirements because I don't have a lot of special requirements, but
oh, come on, Gerrie, you are special.
Better bedding. I am special.
You're
That's
a very
the only
special
thing I
friend.
want them to accept, that I am special.
Yeah.
So I'm really allergic to feathered bedding.
Yeah.
So that was my only requirement. Is we want. Well, we got there. It's like, oh, all those rooms are fully booked. Like, seriously? I booked mine a year in advance. How long did these people book theirs?
Yeah.
Well, the only one we've got is a disabled room. Like, what is disabled about the room? No, it's basically the same. They just have all the amenities for people in wheelchairs and things like that. And I'm like, yeah, well, you can live with that. But it turned out they upgraded all the rooms except for the few disability rooms. So we were stuck with a really old interior, which is fine. It's just a room. But the one nice thing is it doesn't have one of those bath/showers.
Yeah.
It only had a shower, and it was a walk-in shower. So
when we came over on the house hunting trip, one of the houses, it was the last house that we looked in before we went for lunch one day, and so Faith has an allergy of peanuts. It's not anaphylactic, but it doesn't take long before she's seeing the contents of her stomach for the second time.
Okay.
So we walk into one house, and it's that house is just around the corner from us, from where we live now. We walked in there, and they had this automatic piano playing away in the corner, and it was a really nice house. And they left some cookies out on the countertop. And Faith comes to me, she says, "Daddy, can I have a cookie?" I said, "No, let him be, Faith." And then she went to ask Yolanda, "Mummy, can I have a cookie?" Yolanda says, No, Faith, leave them alone. You don't know what's in them. And then she went to the realtor and said to her, "Can I have a cookie?" And she said, "Yeah, sure, help yourself. I'm sure they've left them out for you." So she has a cookie, and they've got peanuts in. So Faith's not feeling very well. We get back to the hotel room, and what happens? She throws up all over the carpet. So I go down to the reception area. I tell them what's happened. I said, "Look, if you've got cleaning materials, I'll clean it myself. I don't want to put anyone out." "Oh no, the janitor's have left for the day now. All we've got is this," and they gave me a little squirty bottle. I'm thinking, "No, that's not really going to cut it. We could put you in a different room," they said. I'm thinking, well, I felt really bad. I'm thinking, if they put me in a different room, they're not going to be able to rent this room out until that carpet's been cleaned.
That's right.
So we stuck it out, and you You walked in the room and it just hit you. Oh my.
That happens.
Well, you pulled us up the last time. I might be pulling us up this one, Gerrie. In fact, I will be pulling us up this one. Let's start again. How much more workout have you got?
Like you're pulling.
Oh no, I haven't started yet. I will be in 10 seconds.
Okay.
How
I'm
much?
just checking.
Okay.
Because I know pulling should be in the front. And you're not in the front.
How much workout? How much workout have you got left? Here I come.
I've got another 15 minutes.
Okay. Oh, that should get me to my cool down.
And now you pull it.
Yes.
Good job. No. Yes, you are.
Oh, I am, yeah. I'll pull at this all the way up the hill. Handsome.
Getting away from our friend,
Mr. Ron.
Mr. Ron.
You Ron.
Need to switch bikes again.
I did?
No, I need to.
Oh,
I'm still on that wrong bike I used for the race the other day. Never switched it up.
that doesn't matter so much in the meetups.
Yeah, doesn't make a big difference.
The last one, only one more after this.
Nice.
I'll drive to the office first this morning. Got my burgers off there, my lunch. Go into the exercise facility, get a shower there. And then head to the mill. I can go and watch diapers being made.
Oh, what's being made?
Diapers.
Diapers.
Yes, diapers and feminine
I
pads.
think some kind of food. Like, you're going to a mill that makes diapers?
Yep. Yeah, they make diapers, adult care products, and feminine pads.
Ah. Diapers and chocolate covered espresso beans. That's their main.
No, I think if you took any food out onto the lines, the only thing that they get covered in is SAM, super absorbent material.
Oh, yep.
Kind of like silica gel on steroids. It's what they put in diapers. And they like to absorb stuff, and it's very good at it. 30 seconds. End of the sprint, and I get to rest again. My power graph flat enough on.
It is pretty flat. There we go. All done, Andy.
Oh no, I've got one more yet, Gerrie.
Nice. Oh, as a 4, not a 5.
Yeah.
Nog een.
Yeah, such a laggy. Uno más. Hey, lad, there's one more to do. Just used to it as well, Owen. Trouble at Mill. Well, there is trouble at Mill, and that's where I'm going today. So I got in the hot tub after I swam yesterday, and it said I was the only person there after this other guy had left. So a lifeguard came over to talk to me. Absolutely amazing kid. In high school kid, he's just in helping out doing lifeguarding, which benefits him because he's earning a bit of money, and it benefits us because the pool's open more. Because we've got to have a lifeguard present for the pool to be open in work. So yeah, he came over to chat to me. He introduced himself the first time that I saw him there. His name's Jack, and he asked my name. I told him my name. I told him my name once, and just imagine how many people he sees going in and out of that pool every day. Next time I saw him was a couple of weeks later. He called me by my name and was asking me how my cycling was going, and
nice.
Yeah. So,
got a bright future in front of him.
Yeah. So we were chatting yesterday, and I was saying how much I wish I could swim freestyle, and I've got breaststroke off Pat. He said, yeah. He said, you've got a really nice form on breaststroke. He said, but if you want, I'll help you swim freestyle. So I've got. I said, you don't know what you're offering there. I've tried a few times and failed, but I don't know. We'll see if he can get it through to me, because I know I could be much more efficient if I can get that off Pat and faster.
Oh yes.
I can swim 1 minute laps, so 2 minutes per 100 meters. With breaststroke, so I'm no slouch with breaststroke. I was only 5 seconds off that yesterday.
Oh my goodness. I want to say I can swim freestyle, because freestyle you do whatever you think is good.
So I'm
mine is
really
very inefficient.
Yeah, mine would be as well. I'm at the moment, but I'm a really analytical person, and I can analyze what I'm doing wrong and fix it, and that's what I've done over the years with my breaststroke. But I just haven't spent enough time. Unfortunately, I'll swim a couple of laps freestyle, and I end up that gassed because my form's so inefficient. I just don't spend the time to try and hone it and work on it. And then I never do it again
Yeah.
until next time. So
Yeah, if it's a short pool, I can swim freestyle really well because I only breathe when I turn around. But otherwise, my breathing is just so bad.
all right, here we go. Last one now.
Okay. Only 5 minutes.
Right. We need to find something else to talk about for 5 minutes now that makes this 5 minutes go fast.
We can talk about Gerrie's breakfast that he doesn't know what he's going to have.
All right, yeah, there we go.
That's always a thought.
I know what I'm going to have.
Today.
I'm going to have toast with some butter, some Marmite flavoured peanut butter as well. Sprinkle some onion powder on it and then put cheese on top of that.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that sounds good.
The onion powder makes it, Gerrie. You try making toast. Sprinkle some onion powder on and then put a slice of cheese on top of that. You don't have to grill the cheese.
Oh, yep. Oh, Marmite and cheese is so good.
Marmite and cheese, famous combination. But
Oh, yes.
yeah, the Marmite flavoured peanut butter is awesome. Really is. I've made my own. A friend of mine sent me a jar once and I really enjoyed that. So then I made my own. Well, he sent me 2 jars just before my birthday.
Oh,
I've
nice.
still got 1 jar in the cupboard, unopened, and I'm just using it very sparingly, kind of like you would Marmite. And Owen, my very out of date jar of Marmite is now another year out of date. It's now 12. I think it's either 12 or 13 years out of date. Yeah.
Peanut butter and cheese. You do peanut and cheese and put it in the George Foreman.
Ooh,
Make a sandwich.
now you're talking.
That's really good. Now I'm getting hungry. So if I really want to treat myself, I buy this little salty cracks, or yeah, you all know salty cracks, the round little biscuits thingies that doesn't taste like anything.
Yeah, I know the ones you mean.
Then Marmite and a little piece of square cheese and a piece of pepperoni. You put it in the microwave for just maybe 2 seconds. So it just melts the cheese and get the pepperoni juices into everything else. And I'll make a whole plate of them.
All right, a minute and a half now.
Like 1,000 calories per bite. But
Owen says that sounds like 3rd-degree mouth burns to me.
oh, definitely. You need to have them cool down. But not too much. You need to find, so you can't make too many of them, because then they'll be cold by the time you eat the last ones. So
you make them in batches then?
yes, you do maybe 10, and then you watch a TV program with ads, and every time there's ads, you're going to make another 10. Really good for your diet. So I was supposed to have mood took it yesterday. Well, realizing you didn't have milk yesterday. And I add a bit of milk to my muesli, so Tina said we're going to have eggs and sausage. Like, I can't argue with that.
No. Right, 15 seconds and I'm done. Roll down.
Oh, nice. I've got 2 minutes and I'm done. So we'll be done about the same time.
There we go. Now I can cool down.
Nice, Andy. Nice and flat power curve there.
Ooh. Yes, it did, Owen.
That 5 minutes flew by being hungry and trying not to drill over my handlebar.
Ah. Ooh.
Okay, just to cool down.
So, one of the guys on the network team was talking to a vendor about their network equipment, the equipment that we use the other day, and this guy asks my friend, what's the one thing that you'd really like to see in our equipment? You know, it would be a silver bullet for you. He said in-place upgrades. So, firmware updates that you don't have to restart the switch for.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Cisco have done it in the past, but it's required 2 supervisors. So you switch to a secondary supervisor, upgrade the backup supervisor, or what was the primary supervisor, I should say, yeah. But it's now inactive, upgrade that one, then switch over to the upgraded one and do the backup one. We always had problems with switches that had secondary supervisors in them, where we went to separate chassis, secondary chassis, and relied on resiliency protocols such as spanning tree and HSRP instead. So, if they can nail that, then yeah, I'm in. It means that we can do updates without having to shut manufacturing down.
Yep, that makes sense.
Looks like Gerrie's done. Gerrie didn't want the KOM today. He's hanging on.
Well, that's the rubber band that's helping.
Yeah.
And suddenly my resistance will kick in and it'll be at 8%. So
I think we'll hit the top before we get there.
I don't think the resistance changed. There we go.
Oh, and off Gerrie goes. Oh yeah, you're on the workout's finished, doesn't it? I was thinking at the end of
finished.
I was thinking the end of the meetup. Yeah, I timed it so that your workout would finish on the leg snapper.
Oh yeah, I know you do that.
I didn't.
You do that on purpose. You didn't have a clue how long my workout's going to be.
Yeah.
And when I will start it.
No. Exactly.
Whew. Okay.
Super took Gerrie. Can I do 80 watts? Yes, I can.
Can you do 80 watts? Oh my goodness. Another climb.
So the inside of your shorts then, Gerrie?
Oops.
The camera passed through your body.
That should be censored.
I know, right?
I don't want anybody looking into my shorts. Meetup is done.
Here we go. 12 seconds. My workout's botched. There we go. All the stars, 7 of 7.
Nice.
Yeah, there we go. 59 TSS. I've got to make it to 60. 700 calories on the nose. That'll do. I've done 40k. Ah. Oh, and
That's
thank you
good.
very much for joining us this morning. Much appreciated. You know what Gerrie's having for breakfast now. I think we've
I think
we've dotted all our I's and crossed our T's. We've put the world to rights. I don't think we've got anything else to do. So I'll be back with the team for the team time trial tomorrow. So until then, take care everybody. Have yourself a great Wednesday. Happy Bumbaleo Day. Bye for now.
right on.